Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to working on my Lace and Ladies journal. I don't know how many more videos we're going to squeeze in before I have to start working on Christmas full time, but I certainly want to get a couple more in. The next thing we need to do is get this little paper bag decorated up, and I want to just try and calm down the bright pink a bit on this one. So I've just pulled out a variety of things. I'd like to get quite a bit of lace and that sort of thing on here. So yeah, let's get cracking straight away, because I've got this little piece which I thought was quite pretty and might go quite well, and it just softens the background, and I'm just wondering if I can get both of those flowers on. I might just about manage to squeeze them on, I think. And that's quite a nice, yeah, that'd be quite nice on there, wouldn't it? Let me just cut that down. Right, so I hope you're all having a pleasant weekend. The weather today, so I'm filming this on the Sunday afternoon, the weather has been absolutely glorious today. A lovely soft autumn day, glorious sunshine. It's really warm, unexpectedly warm, which is, I think it's going to be a bit of the last knock-ins of the summer, really, or the last bit of, possibly the last bit of autumn sunshine that we're going to get. But we have enjoyed it. We've been for a lovely walk this morning. Have I got that on the right way around? No, I haven't. Oh, right, okay. I think that's the front. So that just kind of, well, that makes a bit more sense. So I'm going to put it there. So I need to cut this a little bit more. Unfortunately, I need to cut this lovely purple flower down a bit. And hope it doesn't all come unravelled. But it's the only way to fit it on, I think. Okay. I'm going to leave this at the bottom because I like that trim at the end. And that, yeah, where they use pinking shears, whoever cut that piece. Let's see, that's not very straight, is it? Just straighten this piece up a little bit. Well, a bit. Okay, so that will go on like that, and I think that looks really pretty like that. But I do want to put something on this flappy bit here, on the would be the fold over or the flap of the paper bag, because it's very thin. So I'm going to put, I think I may put, what shall I put? Shall I put some lace on there? That would do it, wouldn't it? That would reinforce this, I think. Maybe a bit of washi tape first and then some lace on top of that. Got the wrong box to hand. I need the pinks and yeah, the warm colours. I've got all my washi tape, either all the warm colours in a box or all the cool colours together. It just seems to make sense to do it that way. So I think I'll pick that one out. So yeah, it's been a really lovely weekend. Not that we've done very much apart from our walk this morning. It's all been about getting some jobs done, and I've been getting a little bit of filming done, because I don't get much chance during the week, even when the builders aren't here, because they're not here every day at the moment, because they're having to wait for things to be got ready. We're waiting for the worktops at the moment to be manufactured, cut, I'm not sure what, cut I think. So, but we've been spending quite a bit of time over at Hannah's. We're going with her to some appointments because she's on her own this week for the first time. Her husband's gone back to work. So although he's at home, he's working from home, so he can't go with her to the things like the dentist. We went with her to the dentist so that we could just keep an eye on Arlo while she was in there. And we went to a sling library where they can try out and borrow a sling for the baby. Try before you buy sort of idea. Right, so I've got that, and I think that works quite well. And then I should put some lace along there, I think. Let's see, what have I got? Handy. Got this. I only want a narrow one, don't I? Piece of this pretty scalloped one, I think. And the other thing I did with Hannah last week, I went on my own with her. We went, he had a little newborn photo shoot where the idea is he's all sleepy and gorgeous, and they put them in lots of different cute poses, and they're supposed to sleep through the whole thing. Yeah, well, nobody told him that. He's not, because apparently the first 2 weeks are the optimum time to be able to do this with them. Once they get beyond that, they start to become a little bit too awake. And he was about 2.5 weeks when we went, so yeah, he was proving that that was the case. It was a little bit, not that he did go to sleep eventually. Have I got that all over? Yes. Yeah, he did go to sleep eventually, but we've got quite a few, I think that she took quite a few shots of him more awake than asleep, which is fine. He was perfectly happy. He wasn't upset or anything. I think he was just kind of taking note of what was going on around him. Life was getting a little bit more interesting. So it was fun. I wasn't there to do anything other than to keep Hannah company. I think she's just getting used to going out and about by herself with the newborn, and I think it helps just to have somebody else along. Oops, sorry, this got stuck to my finger. That's not very helpful. And I'm trying to get this. I'm not sure this is going to stick to the washi. Even with the no, it's not working. Even with the art glitter glue, I think it's going to have to be Fabri-Tac. Yes, so yeah, that was nice. It was quite a long session. Because she had to keep stopping to change him and feed him and do things. They allow 3 hours for this photo shoot. Well, when I say they, the photographer was a very nice lady, clearly very experienced with babies, and she was very patient. And it was, I think we should get some really beautiful shots of him. Although it didn't end well, because when Hannah finally got him to actually go properly off to sleep so that he could be, he could be photographed all curled up and very cute. And she took loads of photos of him like that, and then the photographer decided that she'd try turning him onto his tummy to take shots. And oh dear, that was not a good move. Upset him properly, that did. That was pretty much the end of that. He wasn't going to settle. And yeah, he was not a happy boy after that. But I think she managed to get a nice lot of shots. So I'm looking forward to seeing those. Hopefully I'll be able to put a little one into my journal that I'm working on. Oh, this is doing its usual gloopiness when it goes a bit thick and won't come out. I don't need very much to do the lace. Just enough to cover this little tab thing here. At least it's sticking this time. Okay, just trim that off. Now I'm going to stick this on. I think the art glitter glue the art glitter glue should work on the I think it should work on this. I hope it will. Although actually I'm wondering if that will show through more than the Fabri-Tac would. Maybe I will try it with this. I fancy putting something along here. I got a trim. I'll just put a bit of rickrack along there just to finish that off. Yeah, I think that would look nice. Don't think it needs much else. I'm trying to think whether I need to add any more to that. I think it's just pretty as it is. But I feel like it is that going to be enough? Pop that there. Does it need a little flower? Some flowers in here. Some of this trim. I could have used that, I suppose, instead, but no, I didn't, so it's too late now. Those flowers, they're pretty. And I have the very bright pink ones too. Let's try a couple. Those two, or whether to add a brighter one in between. No, that doesn't really work. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Ooh. It's having a flooding day. It's just not stopping. One there. And this one as well. Do this super quick while it's coming out. Right, I think that would make, that's quite nice. I don't know whether to put something around that edge. It's a bit of a rough edge, isn't it? But it's going to be sewn right into the signature. Might have to trim it just a little bit more. That'd be okay. Right, so that side I think is ready to go. And then we've got a little pocket there. Okay, let's see what we've got on the inside. And I feel like we don't want to highly decorate each side, so I think there's going to need to be one side is going to need to be plainer, and then a pocket could be added, or could have something to write on. So what can we find in our papers? Right, I've got a very pale, rather pretty piece of the Bella Rose. Oh, it's pretty on this side as well. Just going to tear that in half. Whoa, that wasn't very good tearing. Oh dear. Let's use the ruler. That's rather nice, isn't it? That's one of the backing papers, but I do like it with the roses. I might take it right to the edge. Then it's reinforcing the other side as well. Not quite that wide. Okay. Right. Where are we? That way. I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to try using this glue because it's easier sometimes with larger pieces. This is the tacky glue. So what can we put along here just to finish it off? Got any small trimmy, small pretty trim that we could use just to give it that finishing touch? Nope, nothing in there that really takes my eye. Maybe one of these would be nice. Not that one, we've just used that, haven't we? don't know what I've done with that. Oh yes, there it is. There's the pin. I think I might use a bit of this one. Just on the little edge there. Right. Does it just show? Is it straight from the other side? Not quite. Let's pull that in a little bit. Looks nice if it pokes out a little bit, but it needs to poke out evenly. Just pull it in a little touch more. Oh, come on. Right, I think that's fine. Okay, so yeah, looking really lacy now. And again, we could put a pocket here, or this could be a writing space. So I'm going to leave that as it is. Let's look at this page. I'm wondering, the one page I'd like to be really covered in lace. Would that be the one? Let's see if I've got some nice white lace here that might be quite good. Just to completely cover it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do on this page. I just have to cut it down. Right, I think that's not too bad. We're going to need something. We need a lovely lady on top of that, don't we? Ooh, let's get my book out. Should have done that before. Oops. It flew out. Okay, let's see if we can find a nice... I was just wondering about one of these ones from Shabba Dabba Doodah. I have now labelled up all my various different lady collections, so I know who they're by. So I would like... Let's see what I've got. I need one of the bigger ones. I've got that one. She's a bit too pale against the white. About this one, no. Have I got one in a pink dress? I'm not sure I have. Oh, she's quite nice in the green. Let's see. I might stick with the blue. Let's just try cutting her down with my fancy scissors. Let's try that. Okay, so that's the, I'm just thinking of maybe a pink doily. Let's put this over here. I dare say I'll need to get it out again, I don't know. I had my little pink doilies here somewhere. Yep, here they are. I don't know if the pink is going to be the right pink though. This one might work. Got another set of doilies here somewhere. Not pink, but possibly interesting. I think these were some extras that when I bought the doilies, these were sent as. Oh, I wonder about this one. It's a sort of, I don't know if that's been cabbage dyed or something. But it goes well with her dress. Makes a nice contrast to the background as well. I think that might work quite well. Right, then I think we need something down here, or down here. I've got a few bits here. They weren't specifically pulled out for this little job, but they might be what I need. A piece of that maybe. Bit of William Morris. Oh, I'm just going to cut it. Oh, that wasn't very straight. Bit of that. And a little bit of, about this little flower. Can that work? Quite bulky. And I'm not sure about that. What have I got? Like that. Maybe. I've got lurking at the bottom of this box. I wanted to pick just a get rid of all of those. What about this piece? Just upside down. Or is it? Hard to tell. Might be a bit much inside. Still coming back to this piece of fabric because it just brings in the colour. Let me just see what I can find to go with it. I just wondered if I've got a fabric cluster that might go on here. Oh, maybe I do. What about this one? I was trying to pull in the blue, wasn't I? That's got the blue from the dress. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Forget my clusters sometimes. think that would be good. Okay, now I've got to glue all this down. I've got another one here that I could try. Just one more. There's another one here. Similar colour scheme. I actually think I rather like that one. Do I? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, I've seen another one. Oh no! I've seen another blue one. Do I like that ball? What do we think? Oh goodness. No, I think I'll stick with this. Whoops. Put that back in my cluster book. I think I'm going to go with this one. Right. Now I need to glue down the lace first. Lovely. Right. And then we have the pocket up here. Like that. Right, so now we've just got to decorate the back page. What are we going to do with this? Did wonder about whether to... I don't know if I've got enough fabric to cover it. It's probably not... Oh, it's the wrong pink. Totally clashes. Okay, I just wonder what I would like to use possibly. So if you remember, I had this little book of pages that I got from Temu, and I pulled out a few in the last video to use, and I used one of them. Do you think I can find the others that I pulled out? Nope, not in the least. I've looked everywhere. I pulled some more out. So I've got a couple that I've actually got, in fact 2 or 3, that's a pretty one. It's actually got a lady on the picture. So, and there's this one as well. It's much pinker. So I'm just wondering, I quite like this one, I think. Although the style is not really the one what I've been going for, is it? Because most of the ladies are from an older time, Edwardian or Victorian, and this is much more early 20th century, I think. This style, or maybe Edwardian. Oh well, I'm just going to go for it. So I need something to back that. Now I think I might go with another piece of this Bella Rose paper, because that gives a nice backdrop. Although then, actually, if I put that on there, the blue would look better, wouldn't it? In the end. And then we're losing quite a lot of the pink. I didn't want to lose all of the pink, although let's have a look. So we can see the pink coming through on here and on here. Not so much here. I think this is quite pretty, I like that. I'm going to Might still just have a tiny pink border. Right, okay, I'm going to stick with this because I think it's quite pretty. The alternative, let's see if there's another one I could use that would be, I could use the pink one for. I've got some of this, which is from the Pink Ladies kit rather than from the Bella Rose. How would that go? So this might be, that might be too busy. She's going to get lost on there, isn't she? No, let's go with plan A. Let's do that. I'm going to get my other tear ruler, the one that gives me the slightly jaggedy edge. So I quite like that. Let's start with that. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? So I don't even know if I'm on camera, but now I've started, I have to finish. Let's just move these out of the way. Okay. I'm going to go do the same across the top. That wasn't very straight, was it? Look how different that is. Right. Right, I hope I've got that the right size. No, me, I've made it too small. That's usually what happens, but I don't mind if there's a little bit of pink peeping out. Okay, so that looks about right. And then we'll just start it there. There we go. Then we'll pop that on there, like that. And I think I'm going to try using this one again. All right. I gave up on the tacky glue in the end and used the art glitter glue, even though you don't have as much adjusting time at the, when you put it on. It's just goes on straight away, but never mind. Now I'm going to try tearing this as well. Oh, just had a thought. I've got some beautiful blue lace. I might be able to just pop a bit behind. colour's perfect. Oop, get it around the right way, that'd be good. Let's have a look. Just tear a chunk. I'll just cut a chunk off and we'll see how that looks. It's far too big at the moment, but just need a piece I can manage with. This is just from a top that I bought. I think this might be a bit of sleeve. Oh, it's got the fringing on the side there. I don't know if that would be too much. The fringing, can I use the fringing? That would be pretty, wouldn't it? How about putting that? Oh yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I think this was the sleeve of this top that I bought. I just think this colour is just perfect for this journal. I might still need to cut it down a bit more. Yes, I do. Let's just see. Can we have the fringy bits sticking out a little bit? Or maybe... Not so sure about the fringing now. Whether it'd be better off just having it along the bottom. Just behind there. Could have that sticking out the bottom. Like that, maybe. Or would it be better to have it behind the whole thing? It's not very straight anyway. Straighten this up a little bit. And that side as well. I don't know, it's not too bad. Let's just have another look. I like the idea of something sticking out the bottom, that's the trouble. Can't find anything to come out the bottom. I should have cut it the other way, shouldn't I? Yep, I'm going to cut another piece. I have got lots of it, luckily, and this is a big enough piece to use another time. But I think what I want to do is cut it this way. Just go up here. Right, let's get this right. I'm going to cut it down this way. It might be too big still, probably will be, but it's unmanageable otherwise. And it won't be straight, of course. Right, how does that look? Oh, I like that better. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Just a hint of blue around the edges, but lots of blue fringing sticking out the bottom, which is what I wanted. I'm liking that. Let's put a bit. Okay. Well, I may have made my glue a little wide, but I might just stretch it a bit. Make it take up as much space as possible. Too much glue at the bottom. Right. And then that's going to go there. Right. She's going there. And I just want to see if I've got a flower or something I can put on that corner. Right, found the box of ephemera. That's where the other pieces of that paper were. I put them in here. That was sensible, wasn't it? Just never remembered that's what I'd done. I had a feeling there was a nice big flower in here that I could use. That's good. Okay. Not sure about the colour of this one. No, it's not the colour I want. No. Okay. I think I'll leave it well alone because it might get too bulky as that's in the middle. I think I'll leave that as it is. I think she's very pretty. What about just maybe a little bit of bling? A little tight. Ooh, I've got some tiny little flowers here. Maybe these are broke. These are funny little flowers, but they might look quite nice clustered together. Right, so I've just clustered those little paper flowers with the little sparkly centres in that corner there, just to give it a finishing touch. So that's our paper bag finished. So let's put some of these. I've got the other two that we did. So this is the envelope and this is the other paper bag. Let's put them in the signatures and see how they look. Right, so I definitely want to put the envelope in the middle signature. So this is the first signature. So let's put her in there. Let's see if we can find a nice spot. Let's see how it looks in this inside. I'm going to try and put it somewhere near where there's some other lilac bits, but I'm not sure there's any lilac in here. Where's the other bit of I got confused now because I've got none of the Myrtle Cottage in here. Got that and that. That's Pink Ladies. More. Oh, it's here. It's in the middle. So I might put that in the middle, near the middle, so it'll go together. Yeah. Yep, that will be all right in there. So that's that one. And the next one is the envelope. So this is the middle. Just wondering whether to put that there. There's a bit more blue. What about here? Yeah, I think that would be nice there. Move it down a little. Okay, that can go in that one. And then the one we've just finished could go in here. Could that go right near the front? Maybe yes. How would that look? Oh, that looks quite nice there. Yeah, okay. That can go there. Right, so there we are. 3 signatures. I think they're full enough. I don't think we need any more papers. They feel quite nice and fat already. So in the next video we will sew them in, and with any luck finish the cover. That might be the last thing we do before Christmas explodes in this craft room, as it seems to have been doing in everybody else's. So I'm starting to feel left behind now, but I am doing a bit in the background. So I'll see you soon, and thank you for joining me today. Bye for now.